Good evening and welcome to the 39th Annual Superintendent's Honors Night. At this time, we would invite everyone to please stand as members of the Dearborn Board of Education lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. That will be immediately followed by Dearborn High students Ava Assenmacher, Hannah Frederick, and Ileana Casada singing our national anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please welcome Superintendent Dr. Glenn Maleko.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 39th Annual Superintendent's Honors Night. Thank you for being here. Big round of applause for everyone. I would like to thank our board members and special guests for being here. I know we have President Barry from the school board, Trustee D'Ambrosio, and Trustee Thorpe. I would also like to thank all of our principals and administrators for their support of this outstanding event. I know we have two that are retiring this year. Thank you for your commitment and your years of service, and congratulations on your retirement, Hiam Al-Qadre and Shannon Peterson. We have several cabinet members here that provide support throughout the district, support to me, and they are just doing an outstanding job. Today we have Fatmi Faraj, Hilda Arani, Lamis Sour, Mesa Mali Bazzi, Mike Asaley, Adam Martin, and I have to mention David Mustonen and his team, who put a great event on every year with Katie Hetrick, Joanne Harris I know is here, Eric, Jacob, and Joanna from his office. Really thank you, David, and your team. Of course, we couldn't hold an event like this if it weren't for the parents. You have supported your child and made sure they had all the love, motivation, and guidance they needed to successfully complete their education here in Dearborn. Thank you for all that you have done. It is your commitment to education that helped makes our district a great place. Let's give them a big round of applause. The part that I really enjoy about this event is that it honors two groups of successful people in our district: the students, the teachers, coaches, principals, counselors, or other significant adults working for the Dearborn Public Schools who made a difference in the life of a student. Although not all of you have the official title of a teacher, all of you are teachers to these students. You have taught them how to stay focused, how to achieve, how to understand, or perhaps just how to deal with being a young adult in a very complicated world. To all those here sitting on stage tonight, thank you for going beyond what is required, for doing what is right and sharing yourself with others. Your talents are appreciated and valued by all of us. Thank you. Finally, we come to the students. You are here because you were able to maintain an overall grade point average of 4.0 or higher over 7 semesters. Not an easy accomplishment, but one of many that you have achieved during your past 4 years. Thank you for doing your best and making your education a priority. Tonight, I brought with me a compass. The first compass dates back to the Qin dynasty in China, somewhere around 221 BC, and used by fortune tellers. The first widely used compasses were found on ships and used to aid in navigation. This one dates back to last week and can be used for hiking in the woods. Many great accomplishments and discoveries have been made possible because of a compass, just a small needle pointing in one direction. Oh, I can turn and look in many different directions. I can tilt the compass, and I can even put a magnet next to the compass to trick the compass in pointing in another direction. But when I take those outside influences away, the compass will always point me back in the direction I need to go. Simple, yet very effective. The young men and women gathered here tonight are about to set out in a new direction, and they, like the needle on this compass, remain pointing in one direction? Or will they lose sight of the direction? Will outside influences give them a false direction? All of you gathered here this evening have been able to achieve your goals because you were able to avoid those distractions, those outside influences, and maintain a true course. Now, as you set off on new journeys with new friends, new experiences, and a whole new sense of freedom, it is up to you to remain true like the compass, the needle in the compass. Of course, you may run into an obstacle in your path that causes you to alter your direction, but if you remain committed to your journey, you will always return to the path that leads to success. I am confident that you will be able to do that. Your teachers have given you the tools you need to be a successful student. Your parents and family have believed in your abilities and supported you. And you have worked to expand your knowledge, increase your capacity for learning, and develop the habits of a successful student. In the words of Henry David Thoreau, if one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live the life he has imagined, he will meet with unexpected success in common hours. I wish you all the best as you advance confidently in the direction of your dreams, and I look forward to hearing about your success. Congratulations, students, teachers, and families.
Hello everyone, my name is Anwar Ahmed and I'm a senior at Fortin High School. I stand here today to honor an exceptional educator, Ms. Mahana, my AP Stats teacher. Her understanding, care, and ability to motivate her students are truly commendable. She fosters an environment where learning is valued above grades. Her humor, kindness, and insightful advice have connected with me on a deeper level. Ms. Mahana not only teaches us statistics, but also emphasizes the importance of self-awareness and personal growth. She encourages us to do good and strive for continuous improvement in all aspects of our life, teaching us that learning goes beyond the classroom. Thank you, Ms. Mahana, for inspiring us to be better individuals every day.
Good evening, my name is Hassan Ajroush and I'm a Fortson High School student. In the name of honor today, I would like to honor a woman who transcends the moniker of teacher and goes beyond the limitations of what an instructor is. Ms. Shami, my AP Language Arts and Literature teacher, is someone who has perfected the image of teaching, but has also stood for the utmost serviceable tenets of motherhood, empathy, and discipline. Ms. Shami, throughout my high school years, I would not have a high school career without the thought-provoking and never say no mindset that you have instilled in every single one of your kids, especially me. I say kids and not students because Ms. Shami was a mother for those who yearn for an ounce of direction and destiny. I thank you for being a beacon of inspiration, a voice for the voiceless, and a driving force that has dignified the minds of the desired in the face of adversity and in times of peril. Thank you for epitomizing everything a teacher should stand for and more.
Hi everyone, my name is Malak Jadallah and I attend Fortson High School. Over the past 7 years, Mr. Taylor has become more than just an orchestra teacher. He's become a mentor, a coach, and a role model. He's watched myself and others build disciplines, move up chairs, and grow both musically and as leaders. In his class, we learned skills that no formula or essay could teach us. We learned to have both grit and sportsmanship in competitions, kindness and patience when teaching freshmen, and consistency when struggling to learn a new technique. Thank you for all that you have done, Mr. Taylor. Thank you.
Thank you, kiddo.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Hiba Obaid. I'm a senior at Fortson High School. The educator I'm honoring today is Ms. Beydoun, my high school counselor and 9th grade math teacher. I appreciate her dedication and the work she puts into guiding students so that they can achieve their greatest potential academically and personally. She truly cares about our success and encourages us to take any opportunities that come our way. I want to thank her for always being a source of guidance that I can rely on and for inspiring her students, whether as a teacher or as a counselor. Thank you, Ms. Beydoun.
Hi, everyone. I'm Khadija Rizvi from Etzel Ford High School and DCMST, and I'm here to recognize and honor my AP Computer Science principals and Computer Science A teacher, Mrs. Shaver, who has not only taught us computer science in the best way possible to set us up for success in our careers, but also helped along the way in organizing events for a game development club that my friend and I founded.
Hello, everyone. My name is Liana Segir. Tonight, I'm honoring Mrs. Stevens, my language arts teacher throughout high school. Mrs. Stevens embodies dedication, passion, and innovation in her teaching. She instills confidence, creativity, and critical thinking in preparing us for success. Mrs. Stevens is a mentor, a role model, and a beacon of inspiration for all of us. Let's extend our gratitude for her dedication to shaping young minds. I am honored to be one of her students. Thank you, Mrs. Stevens, for being an inspiration to many of us.
Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Hello, everyone. My name is Maryam Abdul Jalil, and I'm from Etzel Ford High School. I'd like to nominate Ms. Ghalib for being my inspiration and support for 3 years. Her class was comfort zone, and we talked about life and school. We made lots of memories. I appreciate her and how she supported me in my academic and personal life. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Khulud Abdullah. I'm a senior from Etzel Ford High School. Today, I have the privilege of honoring Mrs. Hala Mohammed, my counselor at Etzel. Since day one, she has been there for me. Through my highs and lows, my thick and thin, she always knew exactly what to say to keep me grounded and focused. She would always tell me, just breathe and take one step at a time. Her belief in me never wavered, even when mine did. Mrs. Mohammed, thank you so much for your endless support, wisdom, and for always having my back. You've made a lasting impact on my life, and I'm forever grateful.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Ahmed Abdussalam from Atselford High School. Throughout high school, Ms. Amir was more than just a teacher to me. She was a guiding light. She always believed in me, even when I had doubts in myself. Her unwavering support and encouragement not only helped me with my studies, but also shaped me as a person. I would love to thank Ms. Amir for her unwavering support and encouragement throughout my high school journey.
Hello, everyone. My name is Amira Bahmoud, and I am a senior at Fortson High School. The teacher I am honoring tonight is Miss Nasser Karkabab. Miss Nasser Karkabab was my 6th grade language arts teacher at Lorry Middle School. She had a remarkable ability to bring joy and positivity into the classroom every single day. Her enthusiasm for teaching was contagious, and it made learning such a delightful experience. She went above and beyond to ensure that every student felt valued and supported. She created a warm environment where we felt comfortable expressing our thoughts and opinions. Her dedication to our education and well-being made a significant difference in our lives. Ms. Nasser Karkabab's impact extended far beyond the classroom, and her kindness and compassion continues to inspire me to this day. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Judah Basala, and I'm a senior at Fortson High School. Tonight, I have the privilege to honor Ms. Beydoun. I must admit, having you as my algebra teacher on Zoom freshman year did not allow me to have the full experience with you. It was a full circle moment and a blessing when you became my school counselor junior year. This is where your impact and desire for student success became evident to me. Whether it was college applications, scholarships, last-minute studying for a test, or just a listening ear, Room 1 in the counseling office was always open for me. I'm forever grateful for you, Ms. Beydoun. May Allah reward you for everything you've done.
Hello and good afternoon. My name is Safa Abu Saleh. I'm a student representing Etzelford High School. I wish to express my profound gratitude to an amazing educator who has played an important role in shaping my educational journey. None other than my beautiful mother, Ms. Hussein. My mom has been teaching for 21 years, spending the last decade as a 3rd grade teacher at Salina Elementary School. Throughout her time, I've witnessed her deep commitment to her students' education. She's not only a dedicated educator, but also a mentor, leader, and my best friend. I'm also so grateful for all the support she's giving me throughout my educational journey. Your guidance has not only helped me academically, but also instilled me the value of perseverance. I'm truly grateful for everything you've done to help me succeed, and I want you to know that your love and support mean the world to me. Thank you.
Hello everybody, my name is Basha Ahmed. I'm from Etzelford High School and I'm accompanied by the beautiful Ms. Ghalib today, who has been an amazing mentor and a teacher. She encouraged me to push myself, take risks, and pursue my dream. Whenever I needed support, she was there with the best advice. Thank you for everything, Ms. Ghalib.
Good evening. My name is Jiko Amedi. I'm a senior from Fortson High School. Today I have decided to commemorate my AP Language and Literature teacher, Ms. Shami. Ms. Shami taught us more than just how to read and write. She put forth effort like no one else to ensure that all of her students were working to their fullest ability. A teacher who took time out of her own weekend for us to help us through the rough times of college applications. She has watched me grow and change over these past 2 years, and I can proudly say that I am who I am because of her. Thank you, Ms. Shami.
Okay, my name is Alia Ajmi, and I'm from Henry Ford Early College, and tonight I'll be recognizing Ms. Jones, my 5th grade teacher from Long Elementary School. And Ms. Jones taught me so much that she showed me that education is so important, and I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for her. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Muhammad Al-Ali from Dearborn High School. It's my honor today to recognize my journalism teacher, Mr. Schmidt. I first joined journalism not even knowing what it is. Honestly, I didn't even know what the word journalism meant. 3 years later, I'm now with the man who has pushed me to be the best version I could possibly be. Mr. Schmidt has taught me to actually love writing. I started out not even really being good at writing, but Mr. Schmidt has pushed me enough and far enough to really improve that skill. For that, I would like to say thank you. Thank you for all of your hard work, your help, your guidance, and especially your sometimes funny jokes. That's all.
Hello everyone, I am Zakaria Al-Asadi and I'm a senior at Etzelford High School. Tonight I am here to honor and recognize Mr. Baidoun. It is thanks to Mr. Baidoun that many other seniors and I can be confident about our futures. It is very clear to everyone who's met Mr. Baidoun that he values and is always on the side of the students. With his pure and genuine passion for helping us out, whether he's your counselor or not, helped bring countless opportunities and kept us on track as we progressed through our senior year. Without his reminders, I and most other seniors in our school would have been left in the dark without any knowledge of what we missed out on. Again, I'd like to thank Mr. Baidoun for everything this year.
Thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ayman Alawi, and I'm a student at Fortson High School. I wanted to take this opportunity to recognize Ms. Shami. Calling Ms. Shami a blessing in my educational career would be the understatement of the year. She's always encouraged me to speak my mind on whatever topic that I may be thinking of to allow me to really express myself, something I've hardly ever done with anyone in the educational setting. And I know many of my peers feel this exact same way. Her resilience throughout this difficult school year has been inspirational to me. Though a number of obstacles were put in front of you this year, Ms. Shami, you hurdled them swiftly with your head held high for your students. But I want to thank you for always believing in me, even when I never believed in myself. I'll forever be indebted to the sacrifices you've made the last couple of years to put me in this position. Thank you, Ms. Shami, for everything.
Good evening. My name is Jana Albieri of Fortson High School. Tonight, I wanted to honor Mr. Taylor. I have had Mr. Taylor as my teacher for the last 4 years, and I can proudly say he is one of the reasons I am who I am today. Mr. Taylor is the type of teacher that drives his students to want to be better through his ways of teaching and connecting with students. I wasn't always the best violin player, but Mr. Taylor was able to see potential in me and made the decision to take me into his guidance. And there, his dedication and love for music branched out to me, making me also love it. Through him, I learned that high school wasn't all about academics, but finding things you love and making it happen. Thank you, TT.
Thank you, kiddo. Congrats.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening, everyone. My name is Ali Alenzi and I attend Dearborn High School. I chose to honor Ms. Nasser tonight as she has shown her unwavering support to me throughout my high school career. Being my guidance counselor, she assisted me tremendously through the college application process, which has set the foundation for my education and my future career. Mrs. Nasser, I greatly appreciate all the work that you do, and I credit you to my academic success. Thank you for everything.
Hello everyone, my name is Miriam Al-Ghazali and I attend Fortson High School. The teacher I chose to honor tonight is Ms. Shami. Your unwavering dedication to teaching AP Lit has ignited a passion for literature within me. Thank you for guiding and inspiring us with your wisdom and kindness. You're not just a teacher, but a beacon of knowledge and support. Here's to you, Ms. Shami, for shaping minds and hearts with your remarkable teaching. We're forever grateful.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Anas Ali, a senior at Edsel Ford High School. I stand here today to show my gratitude to a teacher who has had the greatest influence on me throughout my years in school. For 2 full school years, I had the privilege of being under the guidance of an extraordinary teacher, Ms. Muhammad. I really can't express how Ms. Muhammad has shaped me as a student of knowledge and the man I've become today. Whenever the topic of teachers arises, it is Ms. Muhammad who immediately springs into my mind. From her innovative teaching methods and her invaluable advice that has shaped my academic journey, I will be forever grateful for the impact that you have made in my life. Thank you.
My name is Muhammad Ali and I'm a senior at Fortson High School. Tonight I have the privilege to honor someone that has greatly influenced my life through the past 4 years, my guidance counselor, Ms. Al-Ziyari. Through the highs and lows, she has guided me through it all with the wisdom and care. Ms. Al-Ziyari has helped me find my path through the confusion and uncertainty of high school. Her constant support and encouragement has pushed me forward and allowed me to grow and succeed not only in my academics, but also in my personal life. I would not have come so far without your help. Thank you again, Ms. Al-Ziyari.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Ja'far Al-Jirail. I'm here from Edsel Ford High School. I'm here tonight to honor my AP chemistry teacher, Mr. Baidoun. Throughout high school and AP chemistry, Mr. Baidoun always pushed us as his students to do our best, even when we were faced with adversity. Mr. Baidoun taught me that I should view things from more than one perspective before making a decision. Thank you for supporting me these last 2 years and always pushing me to do my absolute best, for being a great teacher as well as a friend.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Sidra Maithi. I'm a super senior at Henry Ford Early College. I want to honor an exceptional educator, Ms. Haddad, my 9th grade biology teacher and my 10th grade chemistry teacher. I want to honor her for teaching me that a letter on a report card doesn't determine my self-worth, and because of her class, I learned how to learn. Her devotion and love for all of her students has left a lasting impact, and I am blessed and lucky to have been her student. Thank you, Ms. Haddad.
Good evening, my name is Tamanin Maudi, and today I'm honoring my 5th grade teacher, Mr. Sabahi. Mr. Sabahi was and is the biggest encouragement I ever had. I want to say thank you for never making me feel like an outsider when I first came. Thank you for pushing me into fitting in when I felt like I never could. Your support and belief in me have shaped me who I am today, and you've taught me to always reach high, and I'll never forget that. I'm grateful for your dedication, encouragement, and the knowledge you've imparted. You instilled in me the confidence to strive for success, and I'll forever cherish that.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lujana Maudi, and I'm a senior at Edsel Ford High School and DCMST. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to Ms. Shopper, my APCSP teacher freshman year, APCSA teacher junior year, and Game Development Club sponsor. Ms. Shaver's inspiring spirit and unwavering support have played a crucial role in my success. From my very first day in high school, you have truly stuck out as a role model for me and many other young women in STEM. Thank you for everything you do for your students.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Aya Musawi, and tonight I am here to honor and recognize Mrs. Stevens, my 10th grade English teacher. In my little time in the high school classrooms, Ms. Stevens always created the most joyous and welcoming environments, and I would like to thank you, Ms. Stevens, for allowing me to create the best memories and for all your efforts.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Yusuf Al-Mukhtar, and I proudly represent Fortson High School. Tonight, I have the honor and privilege to recognize the man, the myth, the legend, my coach and teacher, Coach Retu. Your unwavering dedication to see my brothers and I grow both on and off the field embodies the spirit of mentorship. You've shown us what it means to strive for excellence, to defy societal norms, and to become better young men in every aspect of our lives. You've taught us not only how to excel in sports, but also how to be individuals that God, our families, and ourselves can be proud of. I am grateful for everything you've done for me and for all of us. I also extend my thanks to your family who had to sacrifice time without you as you spent countless hours to our team during the season and beyond. Thank you for everything. Love you, Coach. God, family, Fortson.
Hello, everyone. My name is Maram El-Marisi, and I attend the Michael Berry Career Center in Fortson High School. I'm here to honor my medical assisting teacher from my junior year, Mrs. Cheatham. Mrs. Cheatham motivates and encourages me to keep going and never give up. She continues to stand by my side and support me when I need assistance. She continuously told us, and I quote, "You all have the potential to pass." And those words have always stayed with me. Her kindness, passion, and dedication motivates me to become such a special and important person. I thank you, Mrs. Cheatham, for changing my life and believing in me.
My name's Giselle Beydoun, and I'm a senior at Etzel Ford High School. Today I chose to honor Miss Morrison, my third grade teacher, who I'm very thankful for still till this day. Since day one, I told her about all my dreams, and she continued to support me and still does, as I still see her to this day. She continues to smile and support everyone around her, and every single student I've seen near her has been so comfortable and has just been so happy, and she's the best teacher.
I love you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Uyam Al-Nimid, and I'm representing Etzel Ford High School. Today I have the honor of introducing someone who has profoundly impacted my high school journey and that of many others, our esteemed educator, Fida Amir. Miss Amir, your dedication goes beyond the classroom. You have always been there for us, ready to listen and guide, even in those brief moments between classes. Your commitment to our growth and well-being makes you not just a teacher, but a vital pillar of our school community. Thank you, Ms. Amir, for your unwavering dedication and irreplaceable contributions to our community.
Hello, my name is Mehdi El-Rabia, and I'm a student of Dearborn High in the Henry Ford Collegiate Academy program. And I am here to honor Ms. Sabah, my AP Lang teacher from 11th grade. Mrs. Sabah is one of the main reasons I stand before you all tonight. Through the use of her immense dedication to her students, coupled with her nurturing personality, I have been able to exceed my limits further than I ever thought possible. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Masa Shama. I'm currently a senior at Etzel Ford High School. For Superintendent's Night, I want to dedicate my success to Mrs. Amir, who made sure to go above and beyond for each student. To her, it wasn't just about learning, but also the comfort and happiness of her students. Her willingness of reviewing assignments so her students are satisfied. She makes the classroom feel like it's an actual family rather than just a classroom. Thank you, Mrs. Amir, for your dedication and time.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sarah Terry, and I'm from Henry Ford Early College. Today, I'd like to recognize my high school counselor, Miss Bazzi, for her unwavering support, guidance, and dedication to my educational journey. Thank you for all your tireless efforts and your belief in each and every single one of us. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Samah Al-Wahibi, and I will be representing the Dearborn Virtual K-12. First and foremost, I would like to congratulate our principal, who is retiring this year. Thank you for all your hard work, Ms. Peterson. Give her a round of applause. Next, I'd like to honor a special teacher whom I've had the privilege of learning with for 3 consecutive years. Yes, she had to see my face every day on Zoom for 3 years. And I enjoyed it, and I know she enjoyed it too. She's a friend, authority, and a guide, all rolled into one person. You see, I could enumerate plenty of ways she's assisted many, but I'll just touch on one significant impact on my learning. She was the one who taught me how to read. Yes, we thought we knew that back in middle school. But let me tell you, I bet that most of you don't know how to read. I know you guys know how to read what's on paper, hopefully, but do you know what's behind those words? Can you comprehend the secrets and mysteries concealed within each page you turn? Well, if your answer is no, then you definitely missed out on Dr. Qasim. So, to you, Dr. Qasim, shukran. Thank you for showing me what real education is. Gracias for your tireless dedication and for always teaching me from your heart. Merci for your belief in every one of your students. You will truly left an indelible mark on our lives that will be cherished for many years to come. Everyone, give her a resounding applause.
That's why she got the A.
Hi, my name is Dalia Alward, and I currently attend Etzel Ford High School. Today, I chose to recognize my AP Statistics teacher, Miss Amir. Not only is Miss Amir a great teacher, but as the year unfolded, she became more like a built-in mom at school. It became a routine to find Miss Amir between classes and talk to her even for a minute. Miss Amir has never hesitated to help me with other subjects in school, no matter how difficult it was. She always encouraged me to do my best and pushed me to set high expectations for myself. Although Miss Amir taught me to take my schoolwork very seriously, she also constantly reminded me to never take my last year in high school for granted. So with that being said, I wanted to use this opportunity to come up here and say thank you, Miss Amir, for everything you've done for me.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Noor Zarjawi, and I'm a student at Henry Ford Early College. Tonight, I am honoring my high school teacher, Ms. Haddad, who taught me at Henry Ford. I owe so much to Ms. Haddad. She was one of the only teachers I can depend on and constantly think of. With her kind heart, she made a classroom where everyone was comfortable and able to grow. She started her first year teaching at Henry Ford when I was a freshman, and even when she was new to the school, she never let a textbook or curriculum tie her down. She used her creative teaching methods and taught us all to appreciate learning. Today, I'm finally able to thank her for the way she has influenced my love for learning, and as she always used to say, chase the skill, not the grade, which allows students to stop worshiping grades and instead learn and understand the material. Once again, thank you for your passion for learning and for the environment you created at Henry Ford.
Hello everyone, my name is Zachary Amerkrin and I am a student at the Henry Ford Early College, Advanced Manufacturing. The instructor that I'd like to recognize is Mrs. Ajami Saad, who taught me U.S. history and government. Ms. Ajami has been nothing but helpful, kind, understanding, not only to me, but also to my peers throughout all 5 years that I've been in the program. She always struck me as a teacher that put the students first and foremost and was always quick to offer any kind of help that she could. Thank you for writing my letter of recommendation. So please help me give a big round of applause to Mrs. Ajami. Thank you for everything that you do for me and for the future students at Henry Ford. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Cassian Anderson, and I will be graduating from Dearborn High School. Tonight, not only should we honor those adults in our lives who have helped us in our academic journeys, but we should also lift up those who have guided us in our social and emotional journeys as well. Tonight, I would love to honor Ms. Rumler, my high school social worker. Ms. Rumler has always been an invaluable resource for me. She has ensured that I have the freedom, confidence, and support to come to school each day as my authentic self, and for this, I truly cannot thank her enough.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Giselle Nkouni, and I'm a senior at Dearborn High School. I'm here to speak about my favorite educator, Mr. Godzicki. I adored how kind and welcoming Mr. Godzicki was to his students and appreciated his fun teaching style. I didn't know it was possible to make writing enjoyable, but Mr. Godzicki changed that for me. The second I walked into his classroom, I felt an overwhelming amount of comfort. He knew how to keep students engaged and present while learning, while also making it a comforting and interesting experience. Mr. Godzicki treated his students like companions rather than students, and I greatly appreciated that. He's an inspiration to all of his students. God bless you.
Hello and assalamu alaikum everybody. My name is Adam Atiyah and I'm a senior at Etzel Ford High School. Today I have the privilege of presenting the best German teacher you'll ever meet, Herr Sidor. Herr means Mr., so, you know. So I can't even begin to explain how much Herr Sidor has truly been an asset to my academic performance and overall personal growth. If I wanted to explain all of this to you in full detail, I could be here for days, so I'm just gonna give you a short version. From giving me letters of recommendation to scholarships and extracurriculars without me even having to ask, to giving me great advice on how to go about school in the future. Herr Sidor has shown nothing but a genuine and personal motivation for him wanting to show, how would I say, basically he wants to show that all of us want to be successful and he wants all of us to reach our full potential. Sorry, it took me a little while, but and so for that, I'd like everyone to please give the biggest round of applause to the best teacher that'll ever grace the Etzel Ford floors.
Hello, esteemed guests. My name is Rihab Azab, and I am a super senior at Henry Ford Early College. Today, I would like to honor and express my sincere gratitude to Mr. Riley, who was my Algebra 2 teacher and a dear mentor. From early mornings preparing me for the SAT, to easing the transition from remote to hybrid learning, and then to writing me many recommendation letters that granted me a lot of opportunities, Mr. Riley has always been there for me. Your hard work never goes unnoticed, and your efforts to ensure students' success is greatly appreciated. Thank you for your guidance, passion, and dedication, Mr. Riley, and thank you to the entire Henry Ford Early College faculty for your contributions and support in my academic journey. You've all left a great impact on my life. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Nabil Berkat from Fortson High School, and I'm given the privilege to express my gratitude for an extraordinary teacher who guided me through junior and senior year. Ms. Shami is a confident and patient teacher who taught me many long-lasting lessons that will prove useful for time to come. Ms. Shami is passionate in her lessons, and her dedication to our growth created an unparalleled learning environment. Beyond education, she prioritized our well-being and personal development, committed to making us grow and think as engaging young adults in the future. She prepared me for the outside world better than any other, and I thank Ms. Shami for offering and sacrificing so much and giving me the best senior year I could ask for. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Nancy Bearcat, and I'm from Dearborn High School. I met Mr. Brown this year. He was my AP Environmental Science teacher. Mr. Brown's class was a class I always looked forward going to. He made class a fun environment, allowing us to relax, engage, and truly enjoy the learning process. As I reflect on my journey, I'm so beyond grateful for all the hours you've put in. I'll forever appreciate the inside jokes we made, the endless amount of laughter, and the countless memories we made along the way. Thank you for everything, Mr. Brown.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Reem Basma, and I'm a senior at Fortson High School. The educator I chose to nominate is Miss Beydoun. Starting off as my Algebra 2 teacher back when the pandemic started online, I never expected Ms. Beydoun to have the impact she did on my education as much as she did, but she not only became my advisor, but also my friend. The lessons and advice that she gave will always stick with me through not only my future education, but life in general. Thank you for guiding me through these past 4 years, and I couldn't have done it without you.
Hello everyone, my name is Alat Bazi and I'm a senior at Fortson High School. I am truly honored for the chance to show my appreciation to our remarkable teacher, that teacher being my AP Calculus teacher, Mr. K. I am beyond grateful for having him as my teacher for 2 consecutive years. He makes teaching fun and I enjoy going to his class every day. Mr. K not only makes learning enjoyable, but also this past month before the AP exam, he generously extended his teaching beyond school hours, including Friday sessions until 7 p.m. to help us ace the AP exam. I will never forget all the advice that you have given me when I needed it the most. Thank you again, Mr. K, for everything you've given me and everyone else. These past 2 years wouldn't be the same without having you as my teacher.
Good evening. My name is Malak Bazi, and I'm from Fortson High School. And today I'll be honoring my 10th grade geometry teacher, Mrs. Harb. From the first moment I've entered her classroom, I felt supported and welcome, which was something I've needed since our freshman year was online. Ms. Harb did not only shape my academic knowledge, but my character as well. Her passion for teaching made the class so enjoyable to the point I would look forward to coming to her class every single day. Thank you for inspiring me to reach my dreams, and I am so grateful for meeting someone as inspirational as you. You've made a lasting impact on my life, and I'm sure you'll continue to do the same for others. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, my name is Malak Bazi and I'm a senior at Etzelford High School. Today I nominate Ms. Zach from Snow Elementary. Ms. Zach was my 3rd grade teacher and she treated me like I was one of her best friends. She was generous and kind to all of her students and she has always inspired me with her free-spirited approach to life. And she's one of the greatest teachers I've ever had. I only hope that I'll have another teacher as patient and as compassionate as her. Thank you, Ms. Zach, for the experience that I'll remember for the rest of my life. And fun fact, actually, Ms. Zach saved someone from a burning car not long after she was my teacher, so she's literally a hero. So.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Rab Berjawi, and I'm a senior from Fortson High School. I would like to honor my AP Lang teacher, Ms. Shami, because she possesses a quality that's already rare to find among educators, yet she perfected it. And that quality is building a close relationship between teacher and student. By doing this, she makes it feel like less of a classroom and more of a congregation of intellects that enriches us even past language composition. Thank you so much for everything you've done for us.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hassan Berry. I recently attended Henry Ford Early College, Advanced Manufacturing, and I'd like to take tonight to honor my 6th grade social studies teacher, Ms. Dagger. Although the 6th grade might feel like an eternity for some of us, or most of us, I do still want to touch on something that Ms. Dagger did something. I still want to touch on an effect that Ms. Dagger had on me personally as a student, which was showcasing to me that an instructor can be more than a professor, but a friend. Ms. Dagger has provided us with some unwavering support all throughout my 6th grade year, and she showed me that the classroom is not simply a place for instruction, rather a place to explore interests, to discuss hobbies, and to truly ask questions that we wouldn't think to ask at home. I really want to thank Ms. Dagger for having such a profound impact on my life, showing me not just what a teacher should be, but what a friend should be as well. Thank you, Ms. Dagger.
Hello everyone, my name is Milan Berry and I attend Fortson High School. Tonight I decided to honor Miss Shammy, not only because of the impact she's had on my academic success, but more importantly because of the impact that she had on my life. I know I do not express this enough, but you truly have molded me into the person I am today. Throughout high school, I faced many hardships, and many times without even knowing it, Miss Shammy is who got me through. So I wish for one moment you could see yourself through my eyes to see what a beautiful person you are inside and out. There will never be enough words to express my gratitude.
Good evening, my name is Thomas Bessick and I attend Dearborn High School. Of the many influential educators I have came across in my time at Dearborn schools, today I would like to honor my AP biology teacher, Mrs. Abdraba. Mrs. Abdraba made her class fun and engaging for every student. For a person who never really enjoyed science, I can confidently say that Mrs. A changed that for me. Through that change, I have pushed myself to explore the things that I've been skeptical about. Thank you for everything, Mrs. A.
Hello, I'm Lauren Boyce from Edsel Ford High School. My digital media teacher, Mr. Aquino, won this year's Alberta Moorhead High School Teacher of the Year Award. They read out an essay that I wrote at the ceremony. However, I'm going to embarrass him further in an even more public setting. My teacher likes to watch his students crash and burn. That's because when they get back up, they can reassess and become better. They'll learn. Mr. Aquino is always pushing his students to improve and experiment with their various projects and designs. I'm very grateful to have had you as a teacher. Thank you, Mr. Aquino.
Hello everyone, my name is Margaret Carskadden and I attend Edsel Ford High School, and today I am so proud to honor my 3rd grade teacher, Miss Najam. Miss Najam is undoubtedly one of the best teachers I have had in my time as a student. She gave me a foundation of how to be a good student, taught me how to learn, but most importantly, taught me how to be a good person through her own kindness and her own love. Although it's been 9 years since I was in her classroom as a student, I often think about her and the lessons that she taught all of us. Even though she was only responsible for my education in the 3rd grade, her amazing teaching skills have had an effect on me and helped me succeed throughout my high school career. Thank you for being you and for showing up for me after all these years.
Hello everyone, my name is Ella Caton and I'm a senior at Edsel Ford High School and I'm here honoring Senora Chavez. I would like to start by saying that I could not imagine my high school experience without her. I'm forever grateful to say that I was able to take Spanish with her throughout the past 3 years. She has been there with me throughout my best and worst days, supporting me and reassuring me it will always be okay. I start crying. She has gone the extra mile for all of her students. Not only does she teach the language, but she also emphasizes the history and the culture to expand her students' understanding of the cultures around the world. So I want to thank you for creating a passionate, welcoming, and inspiring environment for me throughout high school.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Aya Shaheen, and I am a senior at Dearborn High School. Today, I have the honor of speaking about a remarkable teacher who has had a profound impact on my life and the lives of so many others, my Spanish teacher, Mr. Barrera. For the last 3 years that I've had him, I knew I could always rely on his guidance, patience, and understanding. But what truly set him apart is his unwavering support. Whether it was a difficult assignment or a personal problem, his door was always open. In his classroom, we felt valued and understood. He created a community, a family, where each of us felt safe to express ourselves and grow. Thank you for being a constant source of strength and inspiration for all your students.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Muhammad Ali Shahrour. I am a senior at Dearborn High School, and tonight I am honoring someone that in my eyes is more than a teacher, but a friend as well. Mr. Godzicki is my AP literature teacher and has been an outstanding educator, taking a subject I would otherwise dread and make me look forward to it every day of my senior year, where my motivation has been lackluster, to say the least. In his class, I have felt that I can truly feel free to express myself, creating words that have no reason to exist, or bickering with him over small disagreements in areas of common interest, like soccer or movies. All of these experiences have left me either learning something new or completely shifting my perspective, and for that, I am extremely grateful. Thank you, Mr. Godzicki.
Hi everyone, my name is Aya Shami and I am a senior at Dearborn High School. I am here to recognize Mr. Stage, who I have known since I was just 5 years old in kindergarten, where he was my gym teacher all throughout elementary. He has taught me a lot over the years, and he has shown me what it's like to have and know such a compassionate and understanding teacher who truly cares about his students. He always pushed me to be the best version of myself, and I'll always be so grateful. Thank you, Mr. Stage.
Hi, my name is Hala Shami and I'm from Fortson High School. Today I would like to honor my AP biology teacher, Ms. Fahas. Ms. Fahas has had such a positive impact on my life by not only allowing me to love the life sciences, but also teaching me the skills of discipline and academic excellence. In doing so, she gave me the motivation to keep pushing forward and to always do better. She's the basis of my love for biology and the reason I'll be attending university as a biology major on the pre-dental track. She has motivated and driven me as a student and even more as a person, and it's because of this that I am so very grateful for her. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Hassan Shami from Fortson High School, and I've chosen to honor my AP Ling and Lit teacher, Ms. Shami. Not only are we both Shamis, but throughout the past year, Ms. Shami has faced more hardship in her personal life than most can even imagine. Despite this, she still showed up day in and day out to give us the best senior year experience we could have asked for. Beyond that, she's very passionate about what she teaches and allows us to comfortably engage and discuss by providing a safe and welcoming learning environment. Even though we give her some hard times, throughout many bell chimes and some well-timed jokes, we ultimately grew stronger together as a family. Thank you again, Ms. Shami, for your unwavering support in the past 2 years of fun, learning, and growth.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Dylan Charles. I'm a senior at Etzelford High School, and today I stand before you to express heartfelt gratitude to a remarkable individual who has shaped minds, nurtured souls, and ignited passion within countless hearts. My honors language arts teacher, AP literature teacher, yearbook teacher, and good friend, Mr. Daniel Plutsky, embodies dedication, wisdom, and unwavering commitment to our growth. He was one of my first teachers in high school and is one of my last as I graduate this year, and has provided endless support and laughs through it all. Through his tireless efforts and boundless patience, he has transformed challenges into opportunities, doubts into beliefs, and dreams into realities. His profound impact transcends textbooks, leaving a significant mark on each life he touches. When he's not out getting holes in ones, he's changing lives, and for that, I can't thank him enough. Thank you, Mr. Plutsky.
My name is Molly Chinnery, and I go to Etzelford High School. It is an honor to say a few words about Mrs. Wackles. I first had Mrs. Wackles for chemistry during sophomore year. I loved her class, so much so that I couldn't wait to take her forensic science class senior year. We have a shared interest in true crime, and she encouraged me to explore the different aspects of forensics, which will be incredibly helpful when I select my first college science courses next week. Mrs. Wackles, you have been a calming presence to my sometimes hyper-analytical nature. Thank you for your guidance, patience, mentoring, and advocacy. Every time I release a butterfly, I will think of you.
Hi, my name is Zainab Dora, and I'm a student at DHS.
I chose Ms. Awada to be honored here tonight due to her continued support and kindness. I had her during my freshman year, and despite the challenges with online learning, she was dedicated to making class engaging and meaningful. We've stayed in touch over the years, and she's proven that she's not only a great teacher, but someone who truly cares about her students. Thank you, Ms. Awada, for all that you've done.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Dima Elder from Dearborn High School, and today I have the privilege of honoring my mother, Mrs. Elder. Being the first teacher in my life, she has taught me everything, from the ABCs to braiding my hair. Throughout all my years at Dearborn Public Schools, she has always been there through the highs and the lows. Mrs. Elder has always put me before herself, and I'm honored to stand here to give her the recognition she deserves. Thank you for always making a positive impact on me and for being the best mom a girl could ask for.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Rana Al-Drubi, and I'm graduating from Dearborn High School. Today, I would like to honor Coach Carter, my tennis coach for the past 3 years. I would like to thank him for his support on and off the courts. Not only did he show me how much fun tennis can be, he showed me how to be dedicated and work for what I want. I will always cherish the memories of us going to tournaments, going to states, and even just normal practices. He's been a constant throughout my life, throughout my high school years, and I appreciate everything that he has done for me.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ali Al Ghul, and I attend Dearborn High School. Today, I would like to honor and recognize Ms. Rumler. I have had the pleasure and privilege of knowing Ms. Rumler throughout the course of the last 4 years, and through that time, Ms. Rumler has taught me what it takes to be a leader and lead my life properly. She's also taught me how to have a positive influence on others. Thank you, Ms. Rumler.
Hi everyone, my name is Noor Al-Haj and I'm a student at Henry Ford Early College. The teacher I am nominating is not only an educator but an inspiration to many. From my first day at Henry Ford Early College, Mr. Hussein has been nothing but supportive. His dedication and unwavering passion for teaching made the biggest difference in my rigorous learning journey. The learning lessons Mr. Hussein taught go beyond math. He emphasized many life lessons and taught each student problem solving and resilience, ultimately shaping us all into becoming the greatest versions of ourselves. Thank you, Mr. Hussein. Thank you.
Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Ryan Al-Hassan. I'm a current senior at Dearborn High School, and I stand here to honor not only my academic career advisor, but the remarkable mentor I've had over the past 4 years, Ms. Jihan Nasser. Her guidance and support has been invaluable, shaping not only my academic career, but also fostering my personal growth. Ms. Nasser has truly influenced the trajectory of my future professional career, and I'm grateful for her support both in the business world and in academia. Know that all your hard work does not go unseen, and I thank you for all that you do.
Hello everyone, my name is Jalal Hanawi and I attend Dearborn High School, and today I would like to honor Ms. Abdraba. Over the past 3 years, she's been an incredible mentor, guiding me with wisdom, patience, and unwavering support. Even during and after her transition from a teacher to an assistant principal position, she continued to be there for me in whatever I needed, school-related or not. This showed me that she was not just my biology teacher, but someone who truly cared for me and the rest of her students. Your effect on all of the students you come across does not go unnoticed, and you are truly appreciated. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Dalia Arus, and I'm a senior at Edsel Ford High School. Tonight, I'm nominating Mrs. Bauman because I wouldn't be where I am today without her. Upon transferring to Edsel last year, Ms. Bauman has given me her unwavering support, not only in the 2 classes I had with her, but also to get acclimated at Edsel, to encourage me when it came to extracurriculars, and to push me to achieve great success in the future.
She turns her classroom into a collaborative and friendly environment, ensuring that all her students are as successful as possible throughout the school year and beyond. A teacher who puts as much care into her students as Ms. Bauman does is a mentor I'll always admire. So thank you.
My name is Adam El-Sersi, and I'm a senior at Dearborn High School. Before I thank Mrs. Turk for how great of a teacher she was, I would like to acknowledge and thank you, my teachers that are actually in this crowd behind me and the ones that aren't here tonight with us. When I first moved to Dearborn from Cincinnati, Ohio, I was a 7-year-old Egyptian kid that knew nobody. And Mrs. Turk's classroom provided a second home for me, and she was a second mother for me. And I could never repay her for that thankfulness that I feel in my heart for that feeling, and I can never repay her for it. So thank you, Mrs. Turk.
Hello, everyone. My name is Layla Fakih. Today, I want to thank my AP Government teacher, Ms. Sala. Ms. Sala's class was not only informative, it was engaging as well. Her fourth-hour classes were something to look forward to. She has been more than just a teacher to me, she has been a mentor. I want to thank her for all the knowledge she's given me and for any last-minute help I've asked her for. Thank you, Ms. Sala, for everything you've done for me.
Hello, everyone. My name is Rohan Fakih, and I'll be graduating Fordson this June. I wanted to take this moment to say thank you to Ms. Ayub for being such a pivotal role model for me during my high school years, especially as a sophomore and a junior. Ms. Ayub made that transition from remote learning and wearing masks to actually attending physical school seamlessly, and I wouldn't be on the stage today speaking to all of you without her unconditional support. Thank you for everything you do for your students, for your community, and for everything you've done for me and my family. I'm honored to have had you as a teacher.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sabine Fakih, and I'm a senior at Dearborn High School. Today, I would like to honor my first grade teacher, Mrs. Swaydan. And throughout the years, I've stayed in touch with Mrs. Swaydan. She's been more than just my teacher, she's been my support. I'm forever grateful for everything I've learned in her class and outside of her classroom. Thank you for everything.
Hello, everybody. My name is Abbas Fardous, and I'm a senior at Dearborn High School. So the teacher I selected was Ms. Abudib. She was my teacher for Arabic 3 and 4. While having her as a teacher, she has been nothing but kind and supportive of me and my endeavors, whether in the classroom or the Arabic club, which she also runs. She works hard to create a comfortable atmosphere for all her students and has inspired and pushed me to reach my full potential in high school and beyond. I will always be grateful for the tools Ms. Abudib has given me and for having her as my teacher and mentor for the past 2 years. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Rochelle Ferris, and I'm a senior at Fordson High School. Today, I would like to recognize and share my appreciation for my former teacher, Mr. Sabra. Mr. Sabra was not only my former teacher, but a guide throughout high school who never failed to encourage me to be my best self. Mr. Sabra has always been such a kind soul that has always wanted the best for all of his students. So I'd like to give a big thank you to Mr. Sabra for his guidance and support during my high school journey. I couldn't have done it without you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Zena Ferris, and I am from Fordson High School. Tonight, I am here to extend my gratitude to my linker advisor, Ms. Celia Tynan. I have known Ms. Tynan for 4 years. Throughout this time, she has done so much for me, not just in the classroom, but in general as well. Ms. Tynan is a selfless person who is very giving and thoughtful. We have shared many laughs and tears together over these last few years. She has helped guide me and given me great advice that I will take with me beyond high school. I have not only gained knowledge from you as a teacher, but as I move on, I consider you a friend. Thank you so much, Ms. Tynan, for everything.
Hello, everyone. My name is Nimr Fitiani. I go to Dearborn High in DCMST, and I'm proud to honor my pre-calculus teacher, Mrs. Yaldo. Mrs. Yaldo is a bright, sincere teacher that not only helped me gain interest in skill sets in math, but also quickly became a great person to talk to about stories that were both sad and were both happy. Mrs. Yaldo is living proof that having a growth mindset helps you substantially in the future. I thank you, Mrs. Yaldo, for being an outlet of positive energy and grit despite the hard times during COVID-19. Inshallah, your advice will forever guide me throughout my success after high school. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Joaquin Franco, and I attend Etzel Ford High School. I've chosen to honor my Spanish teacher, Senora Chavez, this year, as she goes above and beyond what's needed and shows care for her students. She has not only given me advice on my academics, but on how to be a man and carry myself outside of school. Her class will be something I always remember, and I will always be grateful for the effort she displays every day. Thank you, Mom, for everything.
Hello, everyone. My name is Rawan Ghadir. I'm a student at Dearborn High School. Tonight, I am here to honor somebody who has left a lasting mark on my life. This gorgeous woman didn't teach me math or science or any subject that a teacher would teach. She taught me something far more important, love and kindness. She taught me what it means to be a true human being with a heart full of love, compassion, and humanity. She raised me alongside my mother, instilling in me the values that guide my life. Her unwavering support made me who I am today. This incredible person is my grandmother, my tata. Some might know her as Mrs. Siblini. Everything I achieve is a tribute to her and my mother. I carry her lessons with me always, especially my favorite lesson on how to make mochiyeh. Thank you, Tata, for everything. I love you.
Yeah. Hello, my name is Abrar Ghalib, and I'm from Fortson High School. Today I would like to recognize Ms. Ayoub. I had her during my sophomore year for 2 classes. She is one of the most patient and kindest teachers I've ever had. She makes her class enjoyable and genuinely cares for her students. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Eric Giedemann. I'm a DHS pioneer. Woo! But before that, I was a Bryant Eagle, and I had the privilege of having Mr. Brown as an educator there. I've had teachers that were fun and engaging in class. I've had teachers that just knew how to teach you anything, like the hardest stuff. And then I had teachers that took a true interest in me. But I had one teacher that did all 3 of those things, Mr. Brown. I mean, I can't thank him enough. Great educator. A great educator, a fun, jovial personality to see around town, and also the one person that taught me, no matter the temptation, the quantity of x plus 1 squared is not x squared plus 1.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone, and good evening. My name is Asra Goba. I'm a super senior at Henry Ford Early College. Tonight, I'm here to recognize and honor Ms. Haddad, my high school and biology chemistry teacher. Ms. Haddad's dedication to the field of biology and chemistry left an impact on me as I moved on forward. Ms. Haddad was able to teach us in a way that as I began my college level courses, I was able to recognize what has been taught to me in her classroom. She was able to push us beyond our limits to become greater students. Not only did she leave an impact on us academically, but her constant support and guidance throughout it all was inspiring. Ms. Haddad cared for her students' well-being more than anything and was able to emphasize the importance of hard work and determination. So thank you, Ms. Haddad, for your hard work and support and encouragement.
Hello everyone, my name is Hani Habib and I attend Dearborn High School. Today I'm honoring Ms. Abedraba for her countless efforts in shaping me into who I am today. Whether it was teaching me in AP Biology last year or helping me through my college applications, she was always there to assist me. I consider myself truly lucky to have her as a role model and as a teacher. So thank you, Miss, for everything you've done.
Hello and assalamu alaikum everybody. My name is Mushaba Hadi from Edsel Ford High School. The teacher with me here today is Mr. Whalen. He's a very kind and hardworking individual who genuinely loves his job and wants his students to succeed. He spends countless hours during school and after school ensuring that his AP students can unlock their full potential and ace the AP exam. With that being said, I'd like everyone here to give him the loudest round of applause for his decades of service to teaching and many more years to come.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Emily Hammond, and I'm a senior at Dearborn High. I'm excited to honor someone who is not just a math teacher to me, but a role model, an inspiration, and someone I could trust, Ms. Knaffer. Ms. Knaffer, your dedication to your students goes beyond the curriculum. You have instilled in us a passion for learning and sorry, I'm getting a little emotional, and a belief in our own abilities. Your impact extends far beyond the classroom, shaping not just our academic paths, but our lives as well. As I stand here today, about to open a new chapter of my life, I carry with me your advice and the lessons you've taught me. Thank you for your commitment, compassion, and belief in me.
Hi, my name is Adam Hamoud and I am a senior at both Dearborn High and DCMST. I would like to honor a teacher I've had from freshman to junior year, Ms. Knaffer. She has been a pillar of support both in and out of the classroom. She has opened more doors than unimaginable. She's more than just a teacher. She's a mentor, a hard worker, and a friend. Her hard work and dedication to her students should never go unnoticed. I want to thank her for being a great role model the past 4 years. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Soli Deo Gloria. My name is Matthew Harrison, and I am a student at Dearborn High School, DCMST, and the Collegiate Academy. Tonight, I am honoring Miss Kimberly Shaver, who was a big part of my first high school experience. She showed me, even through Zoom school, that high school, or her classes rather, were no joke. Miss Shaver has led me to a 4 on AP Computer Science Principles and a 5 on AP Computer Science A exams. I will say I have never been more confident going into any exam. By her teaching, I have great overall knowledge of not just computer science, but what the world really is, and she has done a fantastic job of preparing me for it. Though Ms. Shaver is a no-nonsense kind of person, that characteristic is exactly what is needed to form great students and people in this world. Thank you for all you do, Ms. Shaver.
Hello everybody, my name is Sue Hassan. I'm a senior at Dearborn High School and today I'll be honoring Ms. Abdraba. She was my AP biology teacher junior year of high school and I always admired her teaching style. Before moving on, she would always make sure you understood the material, which is something I loved about her. Along with the content we learned in her class, she taught me how important responsibility and time management was. They're fundamental keys of success and I'm so thankful that she was able to prepare me for that and the future. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I want to honor tonight Madame Chemin.
I want to honor her because of how much I've seen every day, how much she truly cares for her students from the depth of her being. One way, I mean, there are tons of ways, but only have a couple seconds. One way that she shows this is through her iconic sayings that she uses to keep us engaged. One of them is, "Ce n'est pas l'hôtel de Madame Chama," and that means, "This is not the hotel of Madame Chama." So basically, stop sleeping.
Hi, my name is Hussein Azimi, and I attend Dearborn High School. I chose to honor Coach Burr as one of my soccer coaches, as he taught me how to be a true leader. His encouragement and supportive role as a coach shaped my character as a crucial moment in my life. I'm grateful for his efforts, which have strengthened my passion for the sport, and thank him for all that he has done for me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Yoho and I'm a junior at SO4 High School. Today I have the honor to recognize Senor Chavez, my Spanish teacher. Throughout my 2 years having Senor Chavez as my Spanish teacher, she showed love and passion to teaching each and every one of her students. When I faced difficulty in learning the Spanish language, she always there to help and guide me in my time of need. Her patience helped us learn the language efficiently and at a comfortable space, as well as creating a warm and welcoming learning environment for us in class each day. I'm proud to say she is such an amazing teacher with love and passion for teaching. Thank you for everything, Senator Travis.
Hello everyone, I'm Miriam Humayed and I'm a student at Dearborn High. I want to sincerely thank my AP Lit teacher, Mr. Gradzicki. Not only has he made my learning experience enjoyable, but his passion for literature has also inspired a profound appreciation for reading in me and motivated me to see the bigger picture beyond what is written. He's taught me how to think critically, which has improved the way I interact with the world. Now I see things in a more complex and perceptive way. At Dearborn High, I only have one class, and it's with Mr. Gradzicki. This motivates me to come to school every single day and make the most out of my last high school days. I appreciate you, Mr. Gradzicki, for expanding my knowledge and pushing me to accept challenging concepts. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Ali Hadroj, and I'll be graduating from Fortson High School. The educator I chose today was Ms. Kostowski, my high school counselor since my freshman year. It's an honor to stand before you today to speak about someone who embodies the very essence of guidance, compassion, and dedication, my admired high school counselor, Ms. Kostowski. Her unwavering commitment to our success, coupled with her profound empathy, has touched the hearts of countless students. It's not just her expertise in academic matters, but it's her genuine care and understanding that have earned her the admiration and love of everyone she encounters. Thank you, Ms. Kostowski.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Tiana Itani. I'm a senior at Etzel Ford High School and Michael Berry Career Center. Today, I'm so thankful to have my criminal justice teacher for 2 years with me, Mr. Napo. He has real-world experience in law enforcement that has given his students preparation to seek higher education and transition into the workforce. And no matter how many donuts he has had on duty, his work ethic is undeniably extraordinary and his humor inspiring. He has encouraged all his students and myself to reach our full potential in the criminal justice field. Thank you, Mr. Napo.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Fatima Jaber, and I am a senior at Dearborn High. Tonight, I am honored to invite Ms. Fawaz, my guidance counselor here, due to the impact she had on me throughout my high school experience. Ms. Fawaz was there for me through my toughest times as she constantly checked up on me. She always encouraged me to try harder in school and supported my dreams of wanting to become a nurse. I thank you, Ms. Fawaz, for all the love and support you have shown me. Thank you.
Hi everyone,
My name is Hassan Joad, and I go to Edsel Ford High School. And I want to thank my art and AP art teacher, Mrs. Petrinity, for always being there for me. Thank you.
Hi everyone, good evening. My name is Fatma Jawad and I will be graduating from Fortson High School. The teacher that I'm choosing to honor tonight is none other than my beloved Spanish teacher, Miss Kearney. Throughout my time at Fortson, she has been my teacher every single year. She has guided my genuine interest in the Spanish language and culture, and she's the reason that I continued through 4 years of Spanish in pursuit of the seal of biliteracy. No teacher has ever expressed as much genuine support, commitment, and compassion that she has to her students. So to Miss Kearney, thank you. You have been and you will always continue to be an inspiration to me, and I strive to be at least half the role model that you are. You will forever be among the best memories at Fortson.
Hello everyone, I'm Jonathan Jackamore and I go to Dearborn High School. I've had a lot of wonderful teachers over my high school career, but tonight I would like to recognize my AP Bio teacher, Kyle Jenks. Mr. Jenks is honestly one of the best teachers I've ever had. Given that it was his first year teaching AP Biology and that we had to switch teachers in the middle of the year, his outstanding ability to teach alongside his passion and dedication helped me understand the subject like I never would have imagined. I truly believe Mr. Jenks exemplifies what it means to be a good teacher, and going into college, he has even helped me solidify my interest in biology. For who you are and all that you do, I thank you, Mr. Jenks.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ali Joma, and I attend Fortson High School. I'm extremely grateful for today's opportunity to express my gratitude to my orchestra teacher, Mr. Taylor. My journey with music began in Woodworth, but it was in high school where I truly found my passion for it. Orchestra has always been my favorite class, and that is all thanks to Mr. Taylor. From the very first day, he showed us his class wasn't just any ordinary class, it was a family. Orchestra is unique at Fortson because it allows students to take it for 4 consecutive years, and I'm grateful for every moment of it. Under Taylor's guidance, I've not only honed my musical skills, but I also learned the value of teamwork, dedication, and perseverance. Mr. Taylor's unwavering support has pushed me to strive for excellence in both music and in life. He has inspired me to pursue my dreams fearlessly and has shown me that with hard work and passion, anything is possible. As I prepare to wrap this up, I want to take this moment to express my deepest appreciation to Mr. Taylor. Thank you for believing in me, for guiding me, and for making every day a memorable experience. Your impact on my life will be forever cherished, and I'm extremely grateful for everything that you have done for me. Again, thank you, Mr. Taylor.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Hassan Qasim, and I'm a senior from Fortson High School. For today's event, I chose to honor my AP Physics teacher, Mr. K. At the beginning of the year, I was honestly unsure of why I was even taking his class, but this took a complete 180 within just a few weeks of learning under Mr. K. From the real-world examples he gave to help us understand, to our nitpicky debates we'd have after class, Mr. K sparked a passion in me that I never could have seen coming. Mr. K is truly amazing at what he does, and I'm honored to be able to call myself his student. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Nadine Khalil, and I attend DHS. I nominated my Arabic teacher, Ms. Aboudib. It has always been my goal to learn and be fluent in Arabic. Ms. Aboudib's guidance, passion, and support, I was able to do just that. I will forever owe the skill to my Arabic teacher who believed in me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Malak Kushaish and I'm a senior at Fortson High School. The person I would like to honor tonight is Ms. Khansa, my 5th grade teacher from Becker Elementary. However, not only she was my educator, she was my mentor, guide, and my friend. She saw the potential in me and nurtured that potential with the unwavering dedication. Her patience, support have shaped me into the person I am today, and I will forever be grateful. She will forever hold a place in my heart for being the person to push me to pass my limits and to be the best version of myself. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Noura Mashour and I'm a senior at Dearborn High School. Ms. Fajaj was my 3rd grade teacher at Maya School and I just wanted to thank her for being a great mentor. I'm honored to have her stand by me today. She's a genuine leader who cares about her students and helps them reach their full potential because she believes in them. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Zahra Matar and I'm from Dearborn High. I'd like to express my gratitude to Mrs. Veskin, my AP Calculus teacher. Your passion for teaching has truly inspired me to always try harder. I want to thank you for all the efforts you've put into our education, for the care and support you've provided me. Thank you for pushing me to do my best and as always, challenging me to reach higher limits.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening everyone. My name is Malak Al-Mauri and I proudly represent Fortson High School. It's an absolute pleasure to be here today and get the chance to recognize Mrs. Connors, who's one of the best teachers I've ever had. She was my 10th grade history teacher, and even though she taught me my least favorite subject, I was still really excited to be in her class every day. She created a really safe environment in her class where everyone felt safe and never left out. And so I stand here tonight and express my sincere gratitude to Mrs. Connors and all of the Dearborn Public Schools faculty that have not been recognized. And also my principal, Mrs. Al-Qadri. Congrats on your retirement, and I wish you a happy retirement, and thank you for your efforts.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Yusuf Maudi, a senior at Fortson. Tonight, I'm honored to recognize Mr. Constantinidis, my high school math teacher, for his influence on my love for mathematics. His ability to break down complex concepts and his constant support have really impacted my academic journey. Thank you, Mr. K, for motivating me and many others to explore the many wonders of math.
Good evening. My name is Nick Maziarz, and I'm from Dearborn High School. I am honored to be able to recognize Coach Greeno as the most impactful guidance I've had throughout my years in education. I want to start by thanking Coach Greeno for being a good role model for me. He was able to provide a hardworking image that helped me get through countless times of adversity in my teenage life. Coach G helped set me on the proper path for my adult life by showing me the aspects of respect and responsibility. He also helped me pursue my dream of playing college football by showing me relentlessness and drive to get college coaches to want and respect my game. Although he is not here, I want to thank him for everything.
Hello everyone, my name is Reem Mazloom and I'm graduating from Fortson High School. The person that I chose to honor tonight is Ms. Bartley. Ms. Bartley was my middle school counselor, web leader advisor, NJHS advisor, and she wrote my NHS letter of recommendation. This goes to show that Ms. Bartley has always been by my side, guiding me through my middle school years. She fueled my interest in being involved in my school and community, which I have done in my high school years and plan to continue doing so in college. Ms. Bartley is truly an amazing person and has always been so kind and helpful to not only me, but my brothers who are currently in middle school. So to Ms. Bartley, thank you so much. I'm very grateful for everything that you have done for me. I couldn't have done it without you.
Hello, my name is Lucas McBroom and I'm from Edsel Ford High School. Tonight I will be honoring my 2nd grade teacher, Mrs. Niner. She is a kind, thoughtful mentor that will always put the student first. Although I have not had her as a teacher since elementary school, she still inspires me to be the best student I can every day. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Yasmin Medani and I'm from Fortson High School.
First of all, I would like to thank every teacher here, including Ms. Shami and Ms. Ayub. And today I would like to honor my amazing counselor, Ms. Baidoun. I want to thank you for always keeping your door open for me and for always pushing me to be the best person I could be. Thank you so much for everything. I'll always be grateful for you.
You gotta do some. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm gonna hold my breath.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Wada Majalia, senior at Fortson High School. The teacher I chose to honor tonight is my 10th grade art teacher, Ms. Patrick. I wanted to start out by thanking her for making my high school years very memorable. Although I struggled in her class the most, her thoughtful words of motivation allowed me to be better and work harder, and for that I say thank you.
I stressed her out a lot. Just saying.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zain Mohammed, and I'm from Dearborn High and DCMSD. Today, I have been granted the honor to recognize my 9th grade chemistry teacher and 11th grade AP calculus teacher, Ms. Fatma Kanafer. Ms. Kanafer is not just a teacher to me, but a mentor who inspires me to strive for excellence and has believed in me, even when I doubted myself, instilling a confidence in me that transformed my approach to challenges and learning. Her dedication extends far beyond the classroom walls, profoundly enriching my academic and personal life by providing continuous support, guidance, and invaluable lessons that have forever shaped my values and future aspirations. Thank you, Ms. Kanafer, for your unwavering support and commitment. You have truly been the architect of my success.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Lamia Mohammed, and today I'm representing Ms. Saham Mohammed, who is also known as my aunt. To start off, I just have to say Ms. Mohammed is a rare gem, as she is the most considerate, ambitious, and inspirational teacher I've ever known. Many students have approached me about her. Hey, is this your aunt? I know her. Or, oh, you're walking with her right now, mistaking my mother as her aunt. I couldn't even focus what they were saying anyways, because I would just see in their face, the smiles she put on their faces. It was just amazing. It just baffles me how a teacher can have this much impact on students. Ms. Mohammed is the most admirable teacher I've ever known. I hope many students, inshallah, get to experience their time with her, as it is an enjoyable and encouraging experience, as she wants students to become the best version of themselves. Thank you, my guider and my aunt, for trusting me, as you've never treated me any differently to any other students.
Assalamu alaikum, and good afternoon, everybody. My name is Rana Muhsin, and I'm a graduate at Henry Ford Early College. Today I have the honor of recognizing my 6th grade math teacher. I know what you're all thinking, of course, really math, the subject, but it's not about the subject, it's about the teacher and who she is as a person. Ms. Macklid was the teacher that treated her students as if they were her kids. She made sure I knew my potential and always told me to aim high. She left a beautiful mark in my family's heart. She taught me and 2 of my brothers, and now my younger brother is looking forward to having her next year. Her impact extends beyond the classroom. She was not only a teacher, but also a friend, the one that you could talk to and, of course, complain to. The memories of staying after school and even going more early in the morning, just sit with her and talk. Get work done and get work done. And now, nearly 6 years later, it feels like our bond is still the same. Alhamdulillah, she really impacted me in the best way possible, and I thank her.
Good afternoon. My name is Andrew Monteith, and I'm a senior at Dearborn High and DCMSD. Tonight, I invited Miss Kelly Martin, my 4th and 5th grade teacher. Actually, tonight, I think you may have noticed, several of our classmates have already walked across the stage. I'd just like to take a moment. Could everyone who's had Miss Martin raise their hand? I think it's no coincidence that there's so many of us here today. I think many of us would agree that Ms. Martin was one of the most effective teachers we've ever had. Ms. Martin encouraged learning by going above and beyond the call of duty, by coordinating dozens of fun class trips and engaging activities. She was the best Foursquare referee when the tensions got very hot, and a great editor for all of our self-published stories. This speech probably could have been a lot better too if she had edited it, but I couldn't ask her to do that. Thank you so much for all you've done and contributed towards my academic success. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Ali Mubarak and I'm a senior at Dearborn High School, and I would like to honor Ms. Victor, my former Algebra 2 teacher. I appreciate all the support and guidance you provided for me, whether it was for an educational purpose or on a personal level. You challenged me to new heights that I didn't know I could ever reach. And for example, like your frequent meditation videos, they may only have lasted 5 minutes, but they actually have had a lifetime of impact on my success, as they taught me how to de-stress from significant situations. So I thank you for being an amazing teacher, Ms. Victor. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Aya Mugni, and I'm representing Dearborn High School. Before I begin, I want to thank every individual in this room who has greatly shaped my life, including my parents, my mom, and my dad, who are in the crowd today. I express my utmost gratitude to Dr. Glenn Maleko for his support and dedication to Dearborn Public Schools and individuals' lives. I had the privilege of being a part of the Superintendent Student Advisory Council for 3 years of high school, and Dr. Maleko's presence at our monthly meetings was always reassuring, proving that the student voice is always valued. His 1-minute message videos and consistent willingness to take photos with students to post on Instagram is an example of how genuine he is in regularly bringing smiles to our faces. I think I saw him take like 15 pictures already tonight. Our district's new snow day video allowed Dr. Maleko to connect with our community by announcing the snow days that I know everyone loves to see on their social media feed. I encourage you all to stay tuned to see our video next year on Instagram for our newly announced snow days. Dr. Maleko, your dedication to our education and well-being does not go unnoticed. Thank you for your leadership, your support, and for always putting students first. Everyone, please give our superintendent the biggest round of applause for his effortless work.
A round of applause for Mr. Hussein as he walks up here. Assalamu alaikum everyone, peace be upon you all. My name is Ali Murtada and I attended Henry Ford Early College of Advanced Manufacturing. I stand before you today with the almost insurmountable task of attempting to encapsulate the profound impact that Mr. Hussein has had on me in just 30 seconds. My brother, Muhammad Murtada, who was a previous student of his, said, "You're gonna love Mr. Hussein." And now I understand why. I'm here honoring him today because he deserves all the best. Because his teaching reaches beyond the homeworks or the examinations, reaches beyond the confines of the four walls of a classroom, and touches the hearts of every one of his students and therefore their lives. In short, Mr. Hussein inspires. My dear friend, thank you for everything.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ava Nasser, and I attend Dearborn High School. Tonight, I have decided to honor my AP Government teacher, Ms. Sala. Ms. Sala has not only fueled my love for politics and government, but she's also shown me that being kind always leaves a lasting impact. Because of you, I now know that no dream and no goal of mine is impossible. Ms. Sala, there are truly not enough words or thank yous that I can give to you for helping me grow to the person I am today, so consider this a small token of my appreciation.
Hi everyone, my name is Leanne Nasser and I'm a senior at Fordson High School, and today I've chosen to honor Ms. Shami, who has been both my AP Link and AP Lit teacher. I remember sitting in the audience 2 years ago during my sister's superintendent's night, and after seeing Ms. Shami, wondering how special a teacher would have to be honored so many times. And that coming fall into this very moment, I've had the privilege of finding an answer to that very question. Ms. Shami is one of those teachers who is genuinely in love with the subject she teaches, and often you can see her captivated by the beauty of literature, from Shakespeare to Frankenstein, during our many class discussions. During AP exam season, she stayed after school nearly every day to help students with course material. And during college application season, she dedicated her weekends to helping correct student essays. Sorry, I'm a little bit nervous. Ms. Shami is a teacher who doesn't come by very often, which is why I've chosen to honor her today for all the effort she's put to each and every one of her students. Thank you, Ms. Shami, for all you've done and the effort you've put into each student. It's never gone unnoticed, and you have touched the hearts of every student who has had the honor of calling you their teacher. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Philip Wing. I'm from Fordson High School and a student at DCMST. And today I have the honor of introducing you guys to the greatest biology teacher and only biology teacher at DCMST. I chose Mr. Barnett to accompany me today because of the added lessons in social equality that he adds in his class. For most of his class, he runs a tight ship that is hard focused on the lesson. But he always added time for conversation. His light and cheerful attitude, combined with being one of the youngest teachers in the district, allows him to connect and engage with the students on a personal level that little others can reach. He has made it clear to me and his many other students, time and time again, that he understands us as people while still caring for us as students, which has given me all the assurance that I needed as I transitioned through high school and into adulthood. And for that, I thank you and honor you, Mr. Barnett.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Sarah Olivia, and I'm a senior at Fordson High School. I'm here today to honor my high school counselor, Ms. Alziati. Ms. Alziati, Miss, I would be here all day if I had to say all the wonderful things about you, honestly. You've impacted my life in more ways than I can count. Alongside Ms. Beydoun, who's sitting right over there, she's changed my life in multiple ways as well. Thank you for your constant advocacy. You know how to support your students. You always guide them in the right direction. And Ms. Beydoun, I got an A- in your class. I'm still here today. I want to thank everybody here tonight. Thank you for everyone that's here, and have a good night.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Yasmin Khosrawi. I'm a senior at Dearborn High School. Today, I'm standing here to honor such a wonderful teacher, Ms. Krall, my AP Psych teacher. Ms. Krall has not only made my high school experience easy, but really enjoyable and fun. Ms. Krall is a teacher that puts all her work in order to help her students to do their best. I just want to really thank her so much for just making her students not just feel like students, but more as friends, and always being there to welcome them and make them feel comfortable talking to her. I'm gonna miss all your jokes and all the fun time we have together, and I'm actually gonna miss you. Thank you so much for your support and help. Bye.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. I'm Lua Qaid, and I go to Fordson High School. I'm here today to honor Dr. Hamami, my teacher for Arabic. She's been my teacher for 3 years. Dr. Hamami, I would like to thank Dr. Hamami for helping me and guiding me through the last 2 years I'd had her for Arabic. I was able to reconnect to my roots through her teachings, and I also learned the importance of learning a second language.
Thanks to her, I was able to accomplish a lot and also take pride in myself as an Arab. I would also like to thank my parents for being patient and guiding me throughout this process. Again, I would like to thank Ms. Hammami for her hard work and unconditional support. Shukran.
Hi guys, my name is Leah Rustam and I am graduating from Fortson High School and honoring the beloved Miss Lynn Osborne. To find a thoughtful, passionate, and intelligent teacher is one thing, but to find family and comfort in them is something entirely apart. For every I can't that I had, Miss Osborne would always respond, "You can and you will." During my too short tenure in her class, she held me to the highest standard and saw potential in me before I did myself. Miss Osborne is an extraordinary person and teacher alike, and I am so, so lucky to know her. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Jana Sobra, and I'm a senior at Dearborn High, and today I want to honor my AP Lit teacher, Mr. Godzicki. I knew from hearing how passionate he was about teaching us the story Frankenstein, or how highly he spoke about his family, or just showing us his scarf and cardigan collection, that it was going to be a pleasure to be a part of his class. I know me and everyone else in our 5th hour will never forget the memories and laughs we had there. Thank you for pushing me to become more confident with not just my reading and writing, but my future and life decisions. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Momo Sabra, a senior at Dearborn High School, and the teacher I nominate today is Mr. Ratcliffe. Mr. Ratcliffe is one of the few teachers I've had that is able to actually balance education and entertainment in one class period. His class has always been one of the few that I actively look forward to attending, whether it's through lunchtime chess matches, spirited sports debates, or even the Mr. Clifford economic reviews. He always managed to engage us in learning while having fun. Thank you, Mr. Ratcliffe, for making my school experience something I'll never forget.
Good evening. I'm Katya Salami, a soon-to-be graduate of Dearborn High School. Here with me today is someone truly special, Ms. Duquette. While my time in 7th grade science class was not the highlight of my academic journey, meeting Ms. Duquette certainly was. To this day, she shows her continuous support and genuine appreciation for me and all my achievements. She has been at every major sports game and school event and has congratulated me on every award I've received throughout my career. She is a kind of dedicated teacher who goes the extra mile to inspire and encourage her students. I am forever grateful for the privilege of being placed in her class 6 years ago. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Raneem Salami and I am a student at Dearborn High School and DCMST along with the Henry Ford Collegiate Academy. Tonight I would like to honor Mrs. Hartrick from STEM Middle School, who I had for orchestra during my time there. During my time under her education, she never failed to push me and countless other students towards allowing ourselves to work towards our passions. She's a constant advocate for allowing students to keep their creative sides in touch, showing that she always has our best interests in mind. Even after my time with her as a teacher, she constantly provided me with support and opportunities to work with her, and I appreciate the fact that she is an influence in allowing me to be my best self. She has always been there for me, even showing up for the seniors' last performance with the Dearborn High School Marching Band, which meant more to me than words can describe. She makes it clear how caring she is while having a heart that is pure and full of love, and she never fails to show it. I love you, and thank you for everything.
Good afternoon. My name is Neda Sailani, senior from Etzelford High School, and the person who I would like to recognize tonight is Dr. Violet Suedan. Dr. Violet Suedan encouraged me to explore new opportunities and challenges, pushing me beyond what I thought I was capable of. Her guidance and support have been invaluable in my personal and academic growth. She embodies this spirit of mentorship and dedication, and I'm grateful to have her as a mentor and as a friend. Thank you, Dr. Suedan, for inspiring me to reach for new heights and for believing in my potential. Your impact on my life will always be cherished.
My name is Akram Saleh, and I'm a student at Edsel Ford. I would like to recognize Ms. Faraj. She was my teacher in elementary, and when we graduated, it was so devastating for her. So she came with us to middle school. She's not just a teacher, but also a leader. She cares for students like any parent would care for their kid. We can run out of words before we can describe the impact she leaves on students, and for that, I thank her.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Asma Saleh, and I'm a senior at Fortson High School. Tonight, I have the pleasure to honor Ms. Beydoun, my former algebra teacher and now an amazing counselor who I visit nearly every day. Words cannot fully express the immense impact she has had on my journey and that of many others. Ms. Beydoun consistently exceeds expectations, sharing her wisdom and opening doors that have gave me the great experiences that shaped my success. She exemplifies the ideal of both a counselor and an educator, with the dedication that inspires me to emulate her compassion and commitment in my endeavors. Thank you so much, Ms. Beydoun, and always believing me for setting a path I aim to follow, impacting future generations as you profoundly impacted mine. And I would like to thank my parents and family and my youngest brother who's in the crowd, who really wants his name to be said, Muhammad. Thank you so much.
Before you forget that.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Maria Saleh, and I attend Fortson High School as well as the Henry Ford Collegiate Academy. I would like to take the time to acknowledge and honor an amazing person that I've had 3 years, Mrs. Burgum. I met Mrs. Burgum through the choral program during my sophomore year of high school. I had some interest in the program when I was younger, so I decided to join it, and I'm very grateful for it. She has supported me through the years with her constant motivation and appreciation. She found something in me that I never knew I had and never gave up on me. She helped me build up my confidence and had great ambitions for all of her students. She always allowed us to make our own decisions and never tried to pressure us into anything. She is an amazing person, and I am truly grateful for everything she has done. Thank you for believing in me, Mrs. Burgum. I couldn't have done it without you. I would also like to thank my parents for everything they have done for me. Their support has allowed me to grow into the person I am today, and I could never imagine how my life would be without them. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening all. My name is Rufeida Saleh and I'm a super senior at Henry Ford Early College. Today I have the honor to recognize my first grade teacher, Mrs. Murray. As I am reflecting on my journey through school and education, I realize how I was so lucky to have her as my teacher. Her classroom was so welcoming and warm for a student who was scared and nervous to enter a new school like me. And I still remember her kind and endless patience that she had for each and every one of her students. Thank you so much for making a powerful impact in my life and for your endless support. Lastly, I would like to honor a staff member who left us early, Mrs. Arwa Jamal Mujalli, who was not only an educator to her students, but was also like a mother. She was a caring and hardworking teacher, and she positively impacted thousands of students in her career as an educator. So please remember her in your thoughts and prayers. Thank you. Once again, I would like to thank Mrs. Murray.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Leanne Sanan, and I attend Fordson High School. Today, I will be recognizing my phenomenal AP Language and Literature teacher, Ms. Shami. I'm just gonna start off by saying that I am competing with 12 other kids tonight. I'm gonna try, okay? Ms. Shami does not only display excellence in her job as a teacher, but is an amazing person who gives so much to the world, providing us with quality and world-class education, and inspires us to achieve excellence in all areas of our lives.
whether that be through the entire college application process in which she dedicated weeks and weekends to assist us with, or with helping with something as simple as drafting as an email. I am grateful for everything she has done, and it is clear that she leaves a mark with us and all of her students and their academic journeys, and I will never be able to express in words just how much this woman has done for me. And I'm so lucky to have had her as an educator. Thank you.
Good evening, assalamu alaikum. My name is Amani Sayed, and I go to Dearborn High School and DCMST, and today I'm honoring Ms. Shaver, my computer science teacher. From when I had her freshman year over Zoom, Ms. Shaver has made a lasting impact on me, but I've been lucky enough to have her the past 2 years as well in AP Computer Science A and as part of a directed study. I'm very grateful to Ms. Shaver for always believing in me and pushing me to do my best, both inside the classroom and out of it. Whether or not I continue on a computer science pathway, I know that the lessons Ms. Shaver taught me in perseverance and in determination will stay with me forever. And I'm always gonna miss her crazy stories from her times as a Ford test driver, and every time she made us walk a lap around the classroom when we looked a little sleepy. So thank you, Ms. Shaver.
Greetings and salutations, everyone. All right, my name is Grace Shook, and I am a student of the Collegiate Academy. The teacher I chose to thank and honor is the legend, Mr. Brown. He technically never was my school teacher, but his coaching and our friendship during my seasons in cross country were very impactful. Through his training, he helped me to learn to work hard. One of my favorite ways that he motivated us was his motto, "Quit lollygagging." Thank you, Mr. Brown. Thank you. This is very random, but
Good evening, everyone. My name is Anna Sawa, and I attend Etzelford High School. Tonight, I am honoring Miss Potter. Miss Potter has been more than just a mentor to me. She's been my best friend. She was my field hockey coach. I've known her for 3 years, and I'm so grateful to have had her. Thank you, Miss Potter.
Hello, everyone. My name is Maha Shabain, and I'm currently a senior in Dearborn High School. As we bid farewell to our senior year, I can't help but feel grateful for the journey I've had with Ms. Sabah, my AP Literature teacher. Concluding my time together with her feels like the perfect ending to an unforgettable chapter. She has this incredible knack for weaving her own experiences into her lessons, which kind of gives us insight not only to her literature, but also insights to your life and, your lifestyle. This created an environment where every student felt comfortable opening up and sharing their thoughts, and for that I would like to say thank you, and thank you for making this year an experience I would always treasure. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ali Sofi. I attend DHS, and tonight I'm going to be honoring my career advisor, Ms. Nasser. She has helped me very much through these 4 years of high school, whether it be school help, finding opportunities, or anything of that sort. She's taught me a lesson that I would have only learned after I graduated, that being diligence, continuous growth, and taking on new opportunities. She always pushed me towards any new doors that opened that would help me benefit after high school, something that I wouldn't have done without her. And her passion for helping students by expanding their educational experience and helping them get out of their comfort zone is what allows me to speak in front of you guys today. Ms. Nasser, thank you for helping me become a better student, a better version of myself. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Hadi Swaydan from the Henry Ford Early College. It's honestly a point of praise to the entire Henry Ford Early College staff how difficult of a choice this was for me. But there was one teacher who strove to reach out to us both in and out of the classroom, and that was Mr. Saya. From his debate club to his unique, rigorous style of teaching history, he saw the value in presentation, and he helped me and many others to truly break out of our shell. Thank you, Mr. Saya. Thank you to my family, and thank you all. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Ava Steinable and I would like to nominate Mr. Ridzik from Edsel Ford High School for the teacher who has made the most impact on my academic development. I had Mr. Ridzik for AP Lang for first hour in 11th grade. I mentioned first hour because I used to come into school extra early just to strike up interesting conversations with him, from sports to school to just about anything. His class taught me how to become a better writer and communicator. I not only learned a lot in his class, but I also learned a lot about myself as a person. He took the time to write a letter of recommendation that helped me to earn many scholarships and acceptances into colleges. For these reasons, I would like to thank him for helping me become the student I am today. Thank you, Mr. Ridzik.
Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Stuss and I attend Dearborn High School. Tonight I would like to thank Miss A for solidifying my love for the life sciences, specifically biology, as she was my AP Bio teacher, as well as for being such an amazing, supportive mentor my junior year when I really could have used it. So for that, I am beyond grateful. Thank you again, Miss A, you're truly the best. Thank you very much.
Hello, everyone. My name is Santiago Torres, and I'm a senior at Edsel Ford High School and DCMST. And today I have the pleasure of honoring Mrs. Knaffer, who was both my pre-calc teacher and my AP Calculus teacher. And Mrs. Knaffer is an upstanding being. She is smart, funny, she's a great educator, and most of all, she's understanding. And without her guidance these past 2 years, I don't think I would have been shaped into the person I am today. And she taught me the importance of striving for success in academics and what it means to care for your family. And as I approach college, I'll never forget my time with Ms. Knaffer, and I hope I can be as great as her someday. So for that, I thank you.
Hi everybody, my name is Adam Turfa. I'm from Dearborn High School, and today I'm honoring the best Spanish teacher I could have ever asked for, Mr. Barrera. He was always a mentor to me and always guided me to do the right things, and he taught me Spanish, and he gave me love for Spanish and the Spanish culture. And recently, I always go down to Mexico, and he helped me. I understand what they're saying, and I see everything that they're doing, because he's my Spanish teacher. And I couldn't have ever asked for anyone better than him, so thank you so much.
Good evening. My name is Ava Walski, and I'm a senior at Dearborn High. Just first and foremost, I would love to thank all my teachers I've had for the past 13 years. I'm so grateful for all of you, and I'm a very, very proud product of Dearborn Public Schools. Tonight, I'm honoring Mr. Godzicki. Mr. Godzicki is my AP Lit teacher, and honestly, my senior year would not have been the same without him. I am eternally grateful for the unwavering support I had from him throughout the year and all of the fun moments I've had in his class. Mr. Godzicki is the type of teacher you bring up in conversation for years to come. His class is the class that you look forward to when you're having a bad day, but for me, I look forward to it every day. His comedic timing is impeccable most of the time. And his caring personality really does bring out the best in people. His classroom is such a positive and welcoming space, which I needed, and I really did appreciate this year, and I'm sure many other students appreciated it too. Mr. Godzicki, I absolutely adore you, and I'm so incredibly thankful to be one of your students. Thank you for everything.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ali Yahya. I'm a student at Ford High School. I have the honor to recognize my 7th grade teacher, Ms. Rancilio, for her support and guidance throughout middle school. Her dedication has truly made a significant impact on my life. Thank you, Ms. Rancilio, for believing in me and for always being there to help me grow.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Leanne Zandani, and I'm a senior from Etzel Ford in DCMST. Tonight, I am honored to recognize my math teacher of 2 years and current AP Calculus VC teacher, Ms. Knaffer. Ms. Knaffer's impactful lessons have stuck with me throughout these past few years, teaching me that persistence is the key to success, and not just in math. Her unwavering support and guidance motivated me to always strive towards excellence in everything. Thank you, Ms. Knaffer, for your genuine care and understanding. You have made my academic journey more meaningful, but you have also inspired me beyond the classroom, and I am extremely grateful for that. Thank you for everything, Ms. Knaffer.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mason Zandani, and I'm a student at the Henry Ford Early College. I've had the privilege of being taught by Ms. Muhammad, my middle school advanced math teacher. I want to start off by thanking Ms. Muhammad for her unconditional dedication and support, and most importantly, for always cheering me on. Throughout these past several years, she has not failed to encourage me through every challenge and hardship I encountered. She is someone who would constantly make sure I was doing my best and working beyond my limits. In the classroom, I was able to learn my most challenging subject through her passion and engagement while teaching. I am forever grateful to have someone like Ms. Muhammad, whose impact has helped set me on a path to success. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Muhammad Zbib, and I'm a senior at Fortson High School. And today I wanted to honor and recognize my A-Push and AP Psych teacher, Ms. Ayub, as my invited educator. When I first came into high school, I wasn't exactly the ideal student, and I probably gave Ms. Ayub a headache every other day. However, she never let that taint her image of me. Other students and teachers always told me about how she held me in high regard, despite the way I acted, and that genuinely showed me how great of a person Ms. Ayub was outside of her outstanding educating role as my teacher. Ms. Ayub always helped me and had my back when I needed her most in and outside of the classroom, and for that, I just want to thank her for shaping me into the student and person that I am today.
Hello, my name is Fatima Zorka, and I'm a student from Fortson High School, and today I'll be honoring my AP Calc teacher, Mr. K. Mr. K had an amazing impact on my education as he has taught me over the course of 2 years. His teaching style in combination with his knowledge has led him to inspire me in so many ways. He is able to make something so complicated seem so simple. Mr. K has also taken the time out of his weeks dedicating and staying with his students after school every Friday for over 5 hours to help prepare us for the AP Calc exam, along with an extra hour every single day for 5 weeks. I am so very thankful for everything you have done and will forever cherish everything. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Fatima Zorka, and I'm a senior from Fortson High School. I'm here today to honor Ms. Beydoun, who's not only my selected educator, but my second mother. My goal today was to make her cry, but I'd rather have you guys see her smiling because that's what got me through the 4 years. And I just wanted you guys to get a small glimpse of that. She showed me what a role model was in the school system, as well as teaching me self-guidance, resilience, and confidence. She's been with me since freshman year, holding my hand. I love you, Ms. Beydoun. Thank you for being the spark at the end of a dark tunnel.
Hi, I'm Zainab Zorka from Dearborn High School. So I'd like to thank Senor, my Spanish teacher, Senor Barrera. His gift for teaching created one of the most enjoyable classrooms I got to experience in my high school years. I wanted to thank him for always letting kids be kids while also teaching us important lessons not only about Spanish, but about the world. He was an important part of mine and my sister's education and inspired me to keep learning more about other languages as I grow older. I wanted to wish him the best going forward and just thank him for being my most memorable teacher in high school.
Another round of applause and thanks to our incredible educators, and congratulations to our amazing students. Please give a warm welcome to a group of dedicated and passionate leaders, the principals of our high schools in Dearborn.